Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Donald Jones Stadium here at the Kiski School campus. We're getting ready to have two split squad matches here tonight, a doubleheader of soccer. So sit back and relax. We've got about 3 hours worth of soccer for you tonight. We're starting off with a 6 o'clock game here against GCC, and we'll have a 7:30 game as well against GCC, Greensburg Central Catholic. Kiski will be wearing their all black kit, and GCC will be in the all white. Looks like things are getting ready to get started here. Just a couple minutes. So sit back and we should be going here shortly. GCC is going to start with the opening possession. Turn things over quickly to the Kiski school. Moved over here to Timbuku. Midfield to Cam Hernandez. Far side of the field. It's going to be, looks like Ben Conti. Learning all the names and roster here. It's early in the season still. Hector takes the pass. Out of the reach, and it'll be a GCC throw in on the far side. 34-15 on the clock. That's Yarno passing it back to his defenseman, Diego Rodriguez. Darrell takes it into Yarno. Back to Hector. Stripped of it by number 30 of GCC. And quickly the other way, Correa is going to try and chase it down. Has number 16 on his heels. Passes back to his keeper, Ben Weimer. Hernandez is going to send it forward. Sanchez is there. Has to chest it down. working against a host of GCC defenders. Swung out wide. It's Buku with the shot, far side, or the cross, excuse me, and the shot taken on the far side. Looks like Diego came all the way up to take that shot. Need to get my binoculars out up here. Buku give and go to Sanchez. Tries the through pass. It's cut off by GCC coming the other way. Far side of the field, number 16 out of his reach. It'll be a Kiski throw in. Correa will take the, no, he's going to offload it to Diego. Hernandez is going to switch the field, looking for Buku. He's off sides, though. And GCC will take over. 31:50 left in the half. Free kick is going to be taken by number 20 of Greensburg. Straight to Manuel Perez. Conti is going to work his way past his defender, chips it forward, headed down, and save made by the keeper. Shot coming from number 30 of Kiski. Dario Contreras. Manuel heads it down into midfield to the K. Number 30 battling with Hector. Pushed on for Sanchez. Shot taken. Deflected out to Hernandez. Cam will pass it back to Diego. He'll switch the field far side. It's Manuel Perez into Yarno. Nice give and go. Yarno with the shot. And he's going to score first for the Cougars. 30-23, the time of that goal on a nice give and go between Yarno and looks like, who was that? Hector. Or Dariel, excuse me. Dariel, number 30. So Kiski takes a 1-0 lead. Pass intercepted by Manuel. Loose at the K. Yarno's going to take it. Pass it over to Tim Buku. Buku in space. Looks for the give and go to Sanchez. Out of his reach. 30 minutes left in the half. Kiski with a 1-0 lead over Greensburg Central Catholic. And the keeper will fire it away. Shorts the shot. And it's going to be taken by Sanchez. Far side to Dariel. Give and go. And the keeper comes out to take it away from Osiel. Into Yarno after the needed to retrieve the ball from outside the fence. Back to Diego Rodriguez. to Correa. Midfield to Hernandez. Sanchez had Boku on his left, decides to send it midfield to Conti. Dariel to Boku. And that'll be a corner kick for Kiski. 27:53 on the clock. Looks like it's going to be Cam Hernandez taking the corner kick for Kiski. And headed wide by Correa. .27:08 on the clock. As the keeper sends it forward. Cut off by Kiski. Conti chips it to Yarno. Turns. Looks to send it through to Tim Buku. And he's offside. Be a free kick for Greensburg. Greensburg's going to go ahead and make a sub. Number 12 coming in for number 15. Free kick taken by number 20 of GCC. Sent to Cam Hernandez. Buku. Up the side. Chased by number 5 of GCC. Pass back to Osil. Nice footwork by him. Gets it to Ben Conti. Conti looking for the shot. It's blocked. Number 25 has it taken away by Buku. Into space for Dariel. And wide left on the shot. 25:50 on the clock here in the first. And GCC is going to elect to have number 20 take the free kick from going across the end line. He sends it away at 25:14 on the clock. Buku takes possession, gives it to Yarno. Yarno to Sanchez. Nice cut. Shot low on the keeper. Able to smother it. Antonio Correa will take it. Gives it to Cam Hernandez. Back to Diego Rodriguez. Correa. Far side to Perez. Manuel tries to work his way down the sideline. Out of play. Throw in for the Centurions. And this one will go off number 6 in white. So it'll be Kiski's ball. 24:15 on the clock. So far, Kiski's been dominating the time of possession. And out of play on the pass from Buku to Sanchez. Rodriguez is going to switch the field far side to Correa. He decides to send it up midfield to Cam Hernandez, who's going to chip it forward. Nice connection between him and Dariel. Sent wide to number 17, Charles Sanchez, for the goal, making it 2-0. Time of the goal, 23:27 left in the half. Off of the connection between Contreras and Sanchez. Nice feed from Cam Hernandez to make that one possible. Good vision from him, giving the Cougars a 2-0 lead over Greensburg Central Catholic. Takeaway by Kiski. Conti's going to move things forward. Checks up, sends it back to midfield for Diego Rodriguez. Plays to his defensive partner, Correa, up to Perez. Put on for Dariel. Yarno takes it. It's going to send it into the corners. Chasing it down is Perez. The cross, not able to get it off before it goes across the end line. So it will be a free kick for GCC. 22:40 on the clock. Hernandez passes it over to all the way over to Perez. Yarno takes it, turns it upfield, looks for the through pass, finds Dariel, who's offsides. .22 minutes remaining in the half as number 20 quickly resets thing, taken away. And Conti's offsides this time. Again, number 20 will take the free kick for GCC. Chipped on by number 5 to number 30. Manuel will take it back to Antonio, over to Diego. Switches the field. Buku will take it. Turns it in. Looks for the pass. Collected by Conti. Chipped on and out of the reach of Sanchez. Nice kick by the keeper. Out past midfield. Headed nicely by Rodriguez. Yarno will chip it on. And number 20 will play it out of bounds for a Kiski throw-in. Rodriguez plays it across the K to Correa. Diego will collect it. He's going to send it up to Buku. Has number 12 in his face. Yarno guarded by number 5 of GCC. Cam Hernandez will turn with it, send it across to Correa. Finds Yarno cutting through the middle of the field, looks for that give and go, kicks it into space, and Dariel offside on a close call. Now under 20 to play here in the half. 19:46 on the clock as GCC's keeper and number 20 will set up for the free kick. Switches the field. Buku will take it. Battling is Yarno and Sanchez for it for Kiski. Conti comes away the pack. He sends it to Perez. Sends the cross there, and Sanchez not able to collect the finish. Good look from Kiski, though. He sends it away with 18:25 on the clock. Dariel will take the shot, blocked by GCC's keeper, kicked into space. Sanchez will collect it, works his way around, looks for the offload to Yarno, and sent wide by Kiski. Dariel will take the short kick and fire it wide left. Time on the clock says 17:10 left here in the half. Kiski with a 2-0 lead. Yarno will head it. Coming away is Sanchez on the far side of the field, works around number 3 of GCC, looking for the cross. He sends it over the head of Yarno. Buku on the other side, though, collects it. Spins out of trouble. Back to Cam Hernandez, works his way to his right. Shot taken, nice shot attempt. Just misses wide left, 16:33 on the clock. And GCC is going to make a sub, number 19, coming in for number 25. "16 minutes remaining in the half as number 20 preps to send it away. Does so. Taken by Cam Hernandez, back to Diego Rodriguez, over to Correa. Nice touch over to Perez. Manuel down the far side, looking for the cross. Sends it. Buku's there. He chips it across, back to Perez. Down to Dariel. Looks for the finish off of his teammate Sanchez. Buku with the shot. Deflected. Nice job by the keeper to track that one down. Keep it out of the net. 15:15 on the clock. Punts it to midfield. Perez there. Rodriguez to Perez. Conti turns with it. Back to Rodriguez. Look to switch the field. Has number 6 of GCC as number 12 closes in as well. Hernandez spins with it. Number 12 for Kiski. Nice look to the far side of the field. Not sure Perez can track that one down, but a good idea from Cam, sending it far side. Into the game comes 2 players for Kiski. Looks like Wesley Chung. Oh, 3, excuse me. Wesley Chung into the game. We've got, that looks like Andy Correa, and even though he's wearing the wrong number, and Simon Sisman, excuse me, coming into the game. Sanchez with the shot left of the net. 13:57 left as GCC makes a sub as well. Number 15 coming in for number 6. Buku will take it and punt it into space. Buku will head it down. Sanchez. Kiski called for offsides now. 13 minutes left in the half. Still 2-0. Kozowski, excuse me, all the way back to Correa. A different Correa this time, but same position. Hernandez to Sanchez. Back to Cam. Cam over to Wesley. Wesley into Sanchez. Back to Hernandez. Over to Conti. He takes it around the defender, looks for the cross, and it's just out of the reach of Wesley Chung. Buku will send it back across, looks for the header from Dariel, just over the net. Nice job from Dariel to get something on it, on the high cross there. Correa will collect it back at the 50-yard line. Buku will take it down the left-hand side. He's got number 12 chasing him. Cuts back to his right. Back to Hernandez. All the way back to the defense of Kiski to reset things. Hernandez with a good look. Think Conti. Oh, he's on sides. And keeper comes out to make the play. Conti down on the play, though, after the hard collision with the keeper. Looks like Ben's back up, walking things off. Wesley will send it to Sanchez. Conti has it, spinning through to defense, and it's cleared away by GCC. Hernandez to Correa. Kozowski all the way back to Rodriguez. Now under 10 to play, 9.5 minutes on the clock. Correa, Andy will let it go through Sanchez to Buku. Sanchez will take it, cuts back to his right to Wesley Chung. And misconnection with Cam Hernandez. Kiski will send a bunch of players in. Looks like Gabriel Kakmar in Sydney and somebody else. Looks like Spencer Sable, number 28. Dariel comes out, Ben Conti, Charles Sanchez out of the game. Good work put in by that bunch. Buku inbounds, or takes the inbound attempt from GCC. Number 20 will spin with it, turns it over to Sydney. Kakmar for Kiski. Hernandez works his way around his counterpart in white, number 12. Back to Rodriguez. 8:10 on the clock. Kozlowski to Correa to Rodriguez. Hernandez to Chung. Give and go. Back to Hernandez. Got Perez in space over on the right-hand side. He works his way down to the end line. Looks for the cross. Looking for Kakmer. Kozlowski now will take it to Hernandez with space. Looks for his shot. Nice step up by number 30 to take it away and send things back into Kiski's side of the field. 7:30 on the clock as Correa will play it back to his keeper, Ben Weimer. Rodriguez up to Buku. Andy will send it up. Buku looks for Spencer Sable. Doesn't make the run the way he thought he was going to. Under 7 to play, 6:57 on the clock. Keeper punts it out to the head of Andy Correa. Correa will clean things up as GCC was looking to make their first offensive break of the game. Throw in fielded by Perez, Kakmer, Kozlowski. Chipped on by Sisman. And Buku not able to track it all the way down before it goes across the end line for a free kick. 6 minutes left to play in the half. Kiski with the majority of the possession and chances here in the first half. Spencer Sable works his way down into the corner with number 19 there. Tries to find Wesley Chung. Kakmer has it taken away by number 30 into space. Hernandez with a nice defense to take it away. Puts Kiski back on the attack to Buku. 5:20 left to play. And the cross cut off by number 19 will send it to the corner for Kiski with 5:10 on the clock. And an opportunity here on the set piece. Hernandez is going to take the corner for Kiski. They reset things short. Hernandez looking far post over the head of all of his fellow attackers. Cross the other side. 4:44 left on the clock. Perez inbounds it, gets it back, sends it middle of the field to Wesley Chung. Correa will play it back to Diego Rodriguez. He's going to let it go to his keeper. Correa looks for Buku on the near side. Rodriguez works it up the near side. Kozlowski. Buku chips it for Sisman. Sable and Buku work through the defense, and far side shot just wide from Buku. Three minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. Number 20 will send it away for GCC. Wesley Chung takes it, gives it to Kakmar, gets it back with speed through the middle, takes the shot, and the keeper will make a nice save coming out for it. 3 minutes left on the clock. Tells his teammates, go out to midfield. Think he needed a little bit more white jerseys out there where he sent it, all the way back to Kiski, his keeper, and Hernandez will work the middle of the field, sends it forward. He's got Musaba. Back to Wesley Chung. Kakmer. Kozlowski. He'll send it across the sideline. It'll be a GCC throw-in with 2:19 on the clock. Perez chips it into space. Number 30 comes striking through, knocks it back to Correa. He's going to play it to Rodriguez, his defensive partner. Under 2 to play, 1:50 on the clock as Rodriguez sends it back across the K to Correa. Kozlowski in space. Got plenty of time to operate. Hernandez, same thing. Sends it forward. Chung to Perez. And just out of his reach. A little bit too much spice on it. 1:30 left in the half. Rodriguez to Buku. Back to Hernandez. 1 minute left on the clock. Cam in space. Has Kozlowski to work with. Give and go to him. Chipped on by Hernandez. Kozlowski will track it down. Game possession back for Kiski. 45 on the clock. Chung sets it up for Kozlowski. Tries the left foot. It's blocked. Sydney will take his turn. Passes it to Wesley. Ends up going shin to shin with somebody. But it looks like he's going to shake it off is Wesley Chung. 25 seconds on the clock. And that's going to end the half with Kiski carrying a 2-0 lead over Greensburg Central Catholic into halftime. We'll be back after a short intermission. Looks like it's going to be about 5 minutes on the clock. And we'll be back with the second half of this first game. We've got 2 tonight for you, so stick around. back at it for the second half here. 35 minutes on the clock. Kiski will start with possession, as GCC started with the possession in the first half. If you're just joining us, Kiski carries a 2-0 lead over GCC, and Kiski's wearing all black, GCC in all white. Kiski looks like they're going to send their pretty much their starting lineup back out onto the field with a couple of changes. Kozowski on the field still, and Perez on the field still, but everybody else back out there from the first half, who started in the first half, I should say. And Correa will play it up to Yarno. Buku back to Kozowski. Antonio Correa gets it back. Buku, Yarno, they go give and go up the sideline to Sanchez. He's got room to run. He's got numbers with him. Crosses it, finds Conti, and Ben with the finish. Left foot past the keeper will make it 3-0 for Kiski as they quickly strike within the first minute of the second half. Nice setup from Sanchez. Yarno. Buku was over there. Got Sanchez into space. Made the cross, and Conti able to track it down for the finish. One important change to note is Lopez in a goal for Weimer. Ben had duties in the first half, faced zero shots, so a relatively sleepy night for him. But Lopez into the game. We'll see if he can face any shots as Kiski is offsides. Darrell offsides. 33 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Sanchez, Kozowski will chip it forward, and the keeper comes in and collects it. 32 minutes and 50 seconds left as the sun's starting to set here in Salzburg. The lights have kicked on, and we'll see if Kiski will too, as they already have scored one goal this half early. Setting up for another one as Osil will blast it and almost hit a car on their way entering into campus. Cleared out by number 20 of GCC. It'll be a throw in for Kiski. Rodriguez will not take it. It will be Buku with the throw in. Kozowski has it taken away, but he's able to gain possession back. 31:30 on the clock. Correa will take it. Tony sends it forward to Yarno. Nice move around the defender, number 8. Yarno still with it. Finally taken away. Sismon will take it. Dariel will turn. Osiel off to Manuel. To Ben Conti. Works past the defender, number 3, into space. It's going to take the shot short side and off the post and wide on the shot from Conti. Sent back. Rodriguez will play it back to Lopez. Over to Correa. Tony sends it forward. Sill to Dariel. Into space around number 3. He's going to do it all himself. Left foot shot. Off the crossbar and out. Dariel with nice work. Nearly gets the finish. Kiski not able to capitalize on the opportunity. Now under 30 minutes left in the game. 29:43 on the clock. Number 20 will send it for GCC. Over the head of Yarno. Kozowski will take it. Sends it to Yarno, to Dariel. Give and go. Back to Yarno. Sent out wide to Ben Conti into space. He's got Perez there with him. Decides to work him around number 3 and off of Sanchez on the cross. It'll be another goal kick for GCC. We've got a second game set for about 7 o'clock or 7:30, excuse me, with GCC. Yarno into space, looking for the finish. Dariel give and go to him, and nice save by the keeper. Kick saving a beauty, outright, as Kiski had him scrambling, but keeps the score at 3-0. 28:15 on the clock. Over the head of Rodriguez, chipped back to Lopez. Aitor will take it, sends it to Sismon. Manuel. And kicked for Conti down the right side, able to keep it in bounds. Working his way, cuts back across the middle. Sets it up nicely. Osil, off a defender, scores a lacrosse goal, but not a soccer goal, with 27:17 on the clock. It'll be a corner kick. All the way down in the corner, it will be Ben Conti who's going to take the corner. Sends it far post. Buku with it. Yarno turns. Takes it back in for Kiski. Looks to set up the shot. Still loose. And the keeper will scoop it up. 26 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. Rodriguez back to Correa. He'll play it all the way back to Lopez. Correa will take it from his keeper, send it midfield to Kozlowski. Spins with it, still has some space. Chipped on far side of the field. Good look to Sanchez, not able to settle it down before it goes out of play on the far side. 26 minutes left in the game. GCC with the throw in. Buku has it go off of him. Corner, or excuse me, throw in for GCC. Osiel battling with number 16 of GCC. Yarno chips it into space. Dariel's got a runner. It's Conti with him. Conti takes it left or right foot shot past the keeper for goal number 2 of the half for Ben Conti. Time of the goal 25-30 left in the game, and Kiski will take a 4-0 lead over GCC. Sanchez, or excuse me, Perez up to Conti. Has it go off of his foot, now to play. Number 3 will take the throw in right here in front of you. Thrown into number 30. Kozlowski gets it for Kiski. Knifes his way through the defense off of number 3. Perez will throw it up to Dariel. Dariel has some space in the middle of the field. Offloads it to Yarno. Checks up. Looks for that left-footed shot. Passes it to Dariel. Dribbles around the defense. Comes out on the other side. Kiski still with possession. 25 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock as they go back on the attack. Osiel into Yarno. GCC strips it. Looks to come the other way. And possession given to Kiski. Coming the other way is Cam Hernandez. GCC keeping things in front of him. Hernandez spins. Conti down the far right side. Has Perez with him. Give and go to him. Back to Conti. Set up nicely for his hat trick. Ben Conti, third of the half. Time of the goal, 24-30, making it 5-0 in favor of the Cougars. Conti with goal number 3. Nice give and go between him and Manuel Perez. Number 30 will take it. Sends it to number 16. Dribbles his way into some trouble as Conti's there on defense. It'll be GCC's throw-in here in front of you. Number 5 is going to take it. Sends it into number 16. Number 6 will take it. And Correa plays it back to his keeper as Lopez clears it out of trouble nicely from GCC's first real pressure from the game on that throw-in. 23-23 on the clock as he throws it in. Buku battling with GCC defenders on the far side of the field. Give and go to Osiel. Sent forward to Conti and Contreras, but nothing there. Punted by the GCC keeper out to midfield. Rodriguez will head it over to Buku. Back to Diego. 22:52 on the clock. Number 16 cuts that pass off. Nice defense from Cam Hernandez. Puts the Cougars back on the attack. Nice ball up to Osiel. And he's going to finish it on the right foot. 22:35 on the clock as Kiski scores goal number 6. Nice setup by Cam Hernandez. Sets up Ociel Puguero. Dariel takes a nice pass from Yarno. Looks like goal number 7 on the back to the back left from Dariel Contreras. So Kiski starting to open things up here now as they've found a strategy to beat GC's defense. 21:35 on the clock. Kiski makes several substitutions. Kakmer, Chung, Musaba, Andy Correa coming into the game. Let's see, a whole bunch of players coming in here. Aitor will send it forward. Kozlowski will take it, turns with it, sends it to Buku. Sydney sends it into the middle of the field looking for Chung. Can't find it. Correa all the way back for Kiski. Sends it across the field. Able to find Sydney. Sydney up to Buku. Tim will send it forward. Sydney's going to make the run up against number 20. Still looking for somebody to come in. It's Sisman with the left foot. Field goal is good. The goal is just a bit high. 20 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock as we reset things here with a free kick from number 20. He sends it away quickly. Cut off by Sydney Musaba. Conti looking for goal number 4 off the crossbar of the field goal post, not of the soccer goal. So out of play. Chung to Hernandez. Cam has space. Nice move past the defender. And the chip finish from Cam Hernandez. His first goal of the game coming at 19:20. And that makes it 8-0 in favor of Kiski. Kakmer will take it. Up to Conti, cut off by number 3. Hernandez will get it back. Kozlowski cuts things off. Hernandez will work it to Buku. Up to Sydney Musaba. Sydney to Hernandez. Right foot from far out, off the far post. Still a live ball. Sydney will take it. Hernandez to Chung. Runs into a triple team from GCC. Kozlowski, though, takes it away, knifing his way through the defense. Working it out to Conti. Ben working his way across the field. Back to Gabe Kakmar. And back to the defense. Rodriguez will take it, sends it up to Buku on the far left side of the field. And across the end line, nothing happening for Kiski. Sub Spencer Sable's going to come into the game. It'll be a corner kick taken. Hernandez sends it in, and shot sent high over the net. Looked like it may have been off the foot of either Chung or Kozowski. Hernandez cuts it off. Chung knifes his way to the right, and the keeper comes out. Still live ball. Wesley crosses it. Kozowski with the finish. Sismon Kozowski, his first goal of the night, adds to the Kiski lead. Time of that goal, 15:50. Nice setup from Wesley Chung. Dariel takes it back to Gabriel Kakmer. 15 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Kiski with a commanding lead. Again, we'll have our varsity match, number 2, at 7:30. I believe is when we'll get that one going. There's about 14 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one. Eric not able to track things down. Eric battling with 2 GCC defenders. Comes away with it. Dariel takes it. Osil back to Aitor. 13:45 on the clock as Lopez will send it to Gabriel Kakmer. Gabe to Andy Correa. Eric Zhang takes it. Works to his right. He has Dariel with a lot of space into the end zone. Eric works it back to Dariel. Wesley Chung sends it to a GCC player. He spins with space, not able to track it down. Number 15. Chung stuffed by number 19 of GCC. 12 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the game. Up to Sydney Musaba. Nice chip from Kozlowski. Looking for the set. Chung dribbles in, has the defender there, and Kozlowski just able to get a foot on it to send it to the keeper. 11 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the game as the GCC keeper punts it across the K. Correa there will send it back to Aitor Lopez. Aitor Hernandez. Correa to Kakmer. Chung and Correa. Andy will turn and play it back to Lopez. Kozlowski works past the defense. Sends it near side to Darrell. Sends it into space. It's Eric Zhang. Works his way around the keeper. Needs to slow it down before the end line. Double teamed. Still with possession. Dribbling and taken away. Gets some help from his teammates, though. Chung will settle it down. Works to his left. Back to Darrell. Sends inside. Cutting through the defense. Kicked far side to Spencer Sable. And off the upright of the field goal post. 10 minutes and 24 seconds left in the game. Number 12 will sub in for GCC. Contreras sends it to Zhang into space. Nice defense. Dariel will take the throw in. 9:45 on the clock. Kozlowski to Sable. Cut off by GCC. Pushed up the field to number 5. Finds number 16. Going to battle with Chung. And back to Lopez with 9:10 on the clock. He sends it to the far side of the field. It's Osiel Peguero. Him and Cam playing chips in the corner, killing some time here as they have a commanding lead over GCC. Again, if you're just joining us, our next match scheduled to kick off at 7:30. Varsity match number 2. Wesley Chung on the run and finishes far post. Giving Kiski yet one more in the net. 8:30 the time of that goal. And number 15 with an aggressive play. Finally pushing the Kiski defense. 7:55 on the clock as Kiski will regain it. Send it up to Kozlowski from Hernandez. Back to Kakmer. He's going to play it forward to Darrell. Hernandez to Kozlowski. Up to Eric Zhang making the run. Has number 2 to deal with from GCC. Working his way to Kozlowski. Passes to Sydney. Shot from Sydney. Again, we score lacrosse goal, but not a soccer goal. 7:15 on the clock. Kozlowski collects it for Kiski. Sisman sends it just out of the reach of Spencer Sable. Six and a half minutes on the clock. Varsity squads number 2 warming up for their match. Again, we'll have another match against GCC here once this one concludes. 6:15 left. Kiski looking to kill a little bit of clock here as the clock becomes the enemy of GCC. And Kiski at this time is begging GCC to come get the ball from them. 5 minutes and 10 seconds. But GCC sitting back, not making a push on anything. So Kiski will pretty much run the clock out here. Back playing in their defensive half. Just a little give and go. Four and a half minutes left as Kiski plays it back to Lopez, is their keeper. Dariel sends it forward for Eric Zhang. Again, number 2 on defense for GCC. And played off of Kiski. It'll be a GCC throw-in. So what started off as a pretty much slow game, 2-0 at the half, turns into a much different game in the second half. Kiski scoring 8 goals here in the second versus their 2 in the first. Chung and Hernandez. Cam will play it forward to Dariel. Dariel into Zisman. Zhang to Chung, and the keeper will make the save. 3 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. Into space, Dariel will take it, chips it on to Eric Zhang. Zhang collects it, splits the defense, passes to Sisman. Kozlowski to Dariel. Hernandez will send it backward to Osiel. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Kiski will clear it back to their keeper. Running the clock here to end the match. 2:10 on the clock. Hernandez now looks forward, looks for that ball across to Sydney. Off the hand for a handball from number 20. So Kiski with a free kick. From about 25 yards out, Cam Hernandez with the free kick. 1:40 on the clock. And buries it on the left-hand side is Hernandez. I think that's his second of the night. Goal 130 left in the game. Dariel will throw it in into Cam Hernandez. Osil back to Lopez. 30 seconds left in the game as Hernandez will launch it forward. Mosaba will try and track it down and able to keep it across or out of bounds. Chipped back for Kozowski. He has it stripped by number 16. Sent forward. Osiel will take the shot as time expires. Kiski wins over Greensburg Central Catholic 11-0. We'll be setting up for our second match here in just a couple minutes. We'll see how much of an intermission there's going to be. Looks like about 10 minutes or so. Yep, that's what it's going to be on the clock. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes with our second match of the evening. So stick around. Thanks for joining us here tonight. One more to go. Welcome to game number 2 here at Donald Jones Stadium at the Kiski School. They're going to face off against Greensburg Central Catholic in game number 2. Kiski again wearing their all-black kits with GCC in all-white. First game was a dominant victory from the Cougars, 11-0 over GCC. A lot of young players in that game for GCC, so more of their varsity squad, I suppose, here in the second half. So it should be hopefully a more contested match between the two squads. 40 minutes on the clock, ready to kick things off here with GCC having possession first. Again, they'll be in all whites on the left-hand side of your screen, Kiski in all black on the right, moving right to left offensively. And we're underway. I do not have a roster for GCC, but they blast it back. Mackay will take possession for Kiski. So I'll try and shout out numbers for GCC. And I still got to learn some Kiski names here early in the season. Ben Feinstein will send it across the field. Mackay will take it. Looks to make a give and go to Luke Lenz. Number 11 will spin out of trouble, sends it up to number 14. Tati will play it back to Alvaro. Tati collects it. Up to Luke. Lenz back to Tati. Ali will take it. Send it far side of the field to Kike. Luke turns with it. Cleared by number 13 of GCC. Back to Kiski's goalkeeper, Alvaro. Strobel will send it across to Tati. Porcella. And Kiski's offsides. Looks like it was number 18, Miguel Fernandez, offsides. $37.50 on the clock. And possession will stay with Greensburg Central Catholic. Knifing through is Fernandez. Works his way nicely up the sideline past a host of GCC defenders. Sends it into Phillip. Donovan not able to collect it. Feinstein will. Sends it to Luke Lenz over to the wing. Luke crosses it and cleared by GCC's number 27? Number 27, I think. Totti back to Strobel. Robbie will send it forward. Nice pass to Mackay. Mackay one-on-one looks to give and go with Luke. Ali Ferrero cuts through. Porchella there. Ali gives it to him. Sebastian turns with it, met by two GCC players. Kike has it taken away. And Lopez will play it out of bounds. Number 27 will take care of it and provide the throw-in for GCC. Ferrero back to Totti. Totti into Ferrero. Ali will take it, plays it to Feinstein at midfield. Back to Totti. Feinstein to Cifuentes. Feinstein. Ben will cut through to Mackay. Can't get it past number 22's leg, and it will be a throw-in for Kiski. Mackay into Lenz. Luke battles with number 14. He's got some space, looking for the cross. GCC clears it out of trouble for now, and that will be Kiski's possession. Mackay will throw it in. 35-15 on the clock. Finds Feinstein cutting. Ben draws the contact. Mackay does the same. Heads it. It's a foot race into the corner. GCC will let it go out of bounds. 35 minutes left on the clock here in the first half. It'll be White throw-in. Mackay using his head. Same with Feinstein. Porcello will play it down to Donovan Phillip, who's got some space off the left foot. Shot saved by the keeper. It's still loose. Works his way to the corner, and it will be a throw-in near the flag with 34:30 on the clock. Fernandez not able to get his foot on it. Porcello will send it back to Totti. And GCC with some momentum coming this way. Feinstein slows things down. Needs to play it back to his keeper, Alvaro, to Totti. And Kiski goes back on the attack to the middle of the field. It's Ben Feinstein looking for his runner up the field. Donovan Phillip will go up, and it will be a free kick for GCC. .33:25 on the clock, left in the half. Still plenty of soccer left here. Porchella. Lopez. Feinstein sends it to space, looks for Fernandez to run it down. Number 27 of GCC has other ideas. Porchella will steal it, kicks it wide to Luke Lenz. Back to the middle for Ferrero. Cut off by GCC. They look to turn it to midfield. Feinstein and number 11 spinning, looking for it. Cleared out. Number 17, GCC, has it stripped by Lopez and sent too far forward by Porchella. Keeper collects things. 32-33 as he sends it to midfield. Number 10 now for GCC as Totti takes it away, clears it back to Alvaro, misplayed by the goalkeeper of Kiski. Nearly pays for it as Mackay and Totti bail him out. Kike will play it back to Robbie Strobel. Ali takes it, sends it up to Lenz. It'll be a throw in for Kiski. 31 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Totti looking for Fernandez, headed out of play by number 27 of GCC. Throw in for Kiski on the far side of the field. Kike will take it. Possession given to GCC. Sebastian to Ben Feinstein. Mackay up to Sebastian. Has Lenz there. Give and go between him and Luke. Or Sebastian and Luke. Cut through to Feinstein. Not able to collect. It is Lenz as it rattled off several players. And it will be a corner kick with 30 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Ben Feinstein will set up in the corner for Kiski's first opportunity from the corner. Still scoreless here in the first 10 minutes. Short side, cleared away by GCC. Fernandez has pressure from behind, clears it to Feinstein. Around 3 defenders to Mackay. Mackay crosses it and well over the net. And a goal kick coming for GCC's number 18 will take it. Ferrero. Touchdown by number 21. Portela back to Strobel. And a little bit too much on it for the pass to Luke Lenz, out of play. All the way back, it will be Robbie Strobel playing it up to Tati Cifuentes. Tati sends it forward, looking for Feinstein or Phillip. Ali collects it for Kiski, sends it up to Fernandez, played back to Feinstein. Far side, Kike Lopez joins from the back. Luke Lenz battling on the far side, tries to play it back to his teammate Ben Feinstein. Strobel now 28-10 left in the half as Totti carries it across midfield. Donovan Phillip has some space, turns with it, offloads it to Ali Ferrero, has space for the shot, can't collect it, decides to pass it out to his wing. It's Lopez. Fernandez. Totti will now take it, plays it to Lenz. Lenz looks for Phillip on the run. Can't get around number 18. 27-25 on the clock. Still scoreless here in the first half. Kiski, though, again, dominant in time of possession as they were in the first game against GCC. And Mackay will play it. Out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for GCC. Mackay heads the throw in as it gets its way back to Alvaro, who rolls it out to Kike with some speed, sends it forward for Porchella. Knifing through is Ali Ferrero, plays it to Luke Lenz, has Porchella, can't connect with him. Number 21 will take it for GCC. 26 minutes left in the half. 27 sends it forward. Finds the foot of number 17 now for GCC. Trying to work his way up the sideline. Cut off nicely by Kike Lopez. Miguel Fernandez to Lopez. Splits the double team. Lopez loose in the midfield. Chips it into space. Nobody there making a run. With 25:35 on the clock, the GCC keeper will push his team forward and look for that punt. Sends it to the side of the field, far side. Kiski collects it. Fernandez Ferrero to Porchella. And taken down by number 11. There will be a free kick. Ali Ferrero will take the kick. And off the field goal crossbar, just a bit high on the shot attempt from Ferrero. Feinstein comes away with it and kicked forward by number 21. Blasted forward by Strobel, looking for a runner. He's got Donovan Phillip there. Luke Lenz as well. Lenz keeps it in play. Looks for the cross. He's got Fernandez and Phillip on the other side. And cleared out of trouble. Back to the foot of Kike Lopez, battling with number 10 for GCC. Kike has to spin out, give it to Robbie Strobel. 23:38 left in the half. Sent to Totti, pressured by number 21 of GCC, over to his defensive partner, Robbie Strobel, looking to send it forward. Decides to send it to Totti. Works at midfield. Feinstein working the triangle here with Mackay. And cleared out of play by number 22. Throw in for Kiski. 23:16 on the clock. Mackay sends it to space. Porchella not able to keep it from crossing the end line. It'll be a goal kick for GCC. 23 minutes left in the half. Headed on by number 21, played down by Totti. Luke Lenz takes it, sends it into Porchella. Feinstein turns with it, gets it to Totti. Sebastian now turns across the K. Looking for some help, finds Mackay on the wing. Back to Feinstein. Kiski's going to switch the field over to Robbie Strobel. He's got a runner in Lopez down the sideline. See if he can connect with him. It's into space. Lopez touches it down, makes the turn. Kike sends it to Sebastian. Ali works his way around number 17, looks for the give and go, not there. Sebastian plays it into space, out of the reach of anybody on the Kiski squad. 21:55 left on the clock. Still plenty of soccer here. With, again, Kiski getting most of the attack time and opportunities. And number 21 draws the contact from Pereiro. Be a free kick for him. Headed by Mackay. Len's able to touch it down, keep it in play. Donovan Phillip turns with it. Spins out, looking for some help. Finds Totti Cifuentes. 21 minutes left here in the half. Far side to Kike Lopez. And cut off by number 27. Played up to number 9. Number 10 now with it for GCC. Plays it into space. Nobody there for the white team of GCC. Feinstein now with it. Turns to Ferrero. Ali plays it back to Totti. Feinstein switches the field far side to Kike Lopez. Strobel takes it. Sends it to Totti. Totti pushes it forward. Cut off by number 22. Now number 21 takes it. Chips it into space. And Alvaro will collect it for Kiski. Keeper plays it forward to his defensive partner. Totti. Ali takes it. Strobel now with it. 20 minutes left here as we're halfway through the first half. Still scoreless. Totti finds a runner. It's Fernandez. He's going to be flagged for offsides. Free kick with 19:20 left in the half. Sent right to Ali Ferrero. He chips it forward. Donovan turns with it. He has Porcella there. He's got space for the shot. Decides to chip it off to Fernandez with that left foot. Sends it a little bit high and wide of the goal. 19 minutes left as number 30 will sub in for number 10 for GCC. I don't think Kiski's going to make any substitutions just yet. Got some players warming up, though, in the wings. Oh, they've got Kiski's got 2 subs waiting. They weren't able to make them in time. So they'll play on with the squad they have on the field. Totti back to Alvaro. Alvaro to Totti. To Ali. Mackay on the wing. Chips it into space. Going to be a little bit too much on it for Luke Lenz to track down. 18 minutes now left to play here in the first half. Punted by the GCC keeper to midfield. Headed forward by number 21. 22 looks to turn with it. Chips it out of play. And making some subs is Kiski. Fernandez is out. Lenz is out. We've got Josue coming into the game, and we also have number 11, Adrian Alvarez, coming into the game for Fernandez and Lenz. Be a GCC throw-in on the far side. Number 17, Kike, they're battling with him. Again, GCC wins possession. 16:55 on the clock. And GCC's inching their way up the field here with these throw-ins. A little bit of a quicker throw in that time. Finds number 21 in space. Nicely cut off by Ali Ferrero. Alvarez slips. Claims possession back for Kiski. Now in a foot race. Chips it forward. And that one's not going to stay in bounds as he made a nice run looking for Phillip up the sideline. Was Adrian Alvarez. Over the head of number 22. Back to Totti. He's going to play it back to his keeper. Alvaro will send it far side to Kike Lopez. 15:50 on the clock as Kiski moves forward into their offensive zone. Donovan Phillip turns with it. Into space. Plenty of room to run here for Alvarez. He's got Mackay with him. Crossed to Ali Ferrero. Nice finish, but offsides called against Ali Ferrero on the finish. So that one will stay out. Nice look from Kiski. So still scoreless here. But nice ball move from the Cougars. Hopefully they can replicate that a little bit more. Alvarez now turns with it. Scott Phillip. Donovan will look to cross it. Does. Nobody home for Kiski. GCC instead there. Number 21 turns with it. He's coming with speed is number 17, but tracked down by Kike Lopez. Number 17 sticks with it. Given to number 30. Totti takes it away from him, and Kiski out of trouble. GCC still looking for their first shot attempt and shot on goal. I'm sure Kiski's eager to get more opportunities as well. 14:20 on the clock as we cross midfield. Kike sends it into space. Porcella is going to make the keeper come out and collect it near the edge of his box. Strobel will play it back to his keeper. Totti with some space in front of him. Makes that pass to Alvarez. He's got Mackay there down the wing. Chips it into the middle. Nobody there. Cut off nicely by number 21. Turning with it, number 11 now. Alvarez. Finally, Strobel comes knifing through to cut things off and set things up for Ferrero coming quickly the other way. He has Porcella, who has Alvarez on the wing. He finds him. Adrian sends it back to the middle. Ferrero has some space, chips it to Josue into the corner. And off of GCC to earn the corner kick for Kiski. Fernando will come into the game. He's subbing in for Sebastian Porcella. Rivero's number 7 on the field. GCC also makes a sub. Number 10 coming back in for number 30. There are 12 minutes and 40 seconds left as looks like Feinstein's going to set up for the corner from the far side near post. Fouled heavily by Donovan Phillip. .12 minutes and 5 seconds as number 18 Boots it forward. Mackay lets it go through all the way back to Alvaro. Alvaro plays it to Robbie Strobel on his right. Up to Kike. Kike has a runner. It was Ben Feinstein. It gets cut off by number 27, who's going to come through with speed. Strobel's going to cut things off and slow it down. Pushes it forward for Alvarez. And out of play. Looked like some nice footwork by Alvarez down the sideline. Called out of play by the GCC coach. Not sure how the referee was able to see that one past the coach, but anyway, it gets called out of play. Stops things in its tracks. Fernando plays it up to Donovan, who plays it up to Adrian. He's going to go back to work. Cuts inside, hands it off to Nando. Feinstein will boot it. Strobel with the slide and kicks it out of play. Right side, 10:40 left in the game, half. Fernando knifes through, cuts it off. It'll be Ali to Ben. Ben to Donovan. Donovan to Ali. It's loose. Ben Feinstein tracks it down all the way over to Adrian Alvarez. Adrian into the middle for Fernando. He's got Josue on his right. Sends it to space for Donovan Phillip. Here it is. Chipped and still a live ball. Josue to Phillip. Nice save made by the keeper. Off the left foot. Donovan Phillip thinks he was robbed on that one, and he was by the keeper of GCC. Kiski not able to finish after the flurry of activity there in their offensive zone. 9:45 left in the half as Ali Ferrero turns with it, avoids the defender, shredding defenders off of him, turns and gets Mackay up his wing. Phillip has space, now Alvarez with it, right foot shot just wide left of the net. 9:25 left in the half. Kiski starting to find their groove a little bit, getting some more shot attempts, more offensive pressure. Subbing in now. Let's see who we've got for our subs. Looks like Charles Sanchez. And I want to say it's Ray Santos also, number 35 in the game. Donovan cuts it off. Kiski's going to make the rush. Here comes Donovan with Alvarez. And nice defense of play from number 18. Looks like there's going to be a free kick for Kiski. Looks like Donovan is going to be okay. Had some turf in his eye. That's what it sounded like or what I overheard. the little rubber pellets. I'm sure that's what flew up into his eye. Fernando's going to send it far side, out of the reach of everybody and across all the way through. It will be GCC's ball. 7 minutes remaining in the half. Alvarez with it. He's going to chip it on for Donovan Phillip. This time he's going to make the finish. Phillip with the first goal of the evening. 6:33 the time of that goal. Assisted by Alvarez. And the Cougars take a 1-0 lead, drawing first blood here in the match. Luke Lenz is going to sub in for Phillip. And Mackay able to win the battle down there is going to send things Kiski's way. Santos now with it. Fernando sends it near side. Totti is going to take it. He's going to send it up the middle to Luke. Luke to Alvarez. Ferrero chipped on, and Josue didn't have the momentum to go after that one. 5:30 left in the half. Santos making the run. He's got Josue with speed, and the keeper coming out to collect it before Josue able to track it down. Santos chests it down to Fernando. Fernando to Josue. Up the far side of the field. He's got number 27 in front of him. Give and go to Sanchez. Fernando will blast it just wide left of the net. Good look from Fernando Rivera. 4:45 left in the half. And Mackay able to win possession for Kiski. Alvarez deflects it. Strobel now shrugging off an attacker. Sends it up to Luke Lenz at the middle of the field. Luke plays it down. He's going to send it forward. He's got Alvarez on the run down the wing. He's going to wait for some help from his teammates. Ferrero Lenz cutting through is number 21. Quickly played in by Ferrero. Alvarez now is going to take the shot. And nice save made by GCC's keeper. 3:15 left now as he walks forward. Sends his teammates up the field as he's going to punt it away. And number 21 is going to take a yellow card as he was unhappy that he didn't get a call earlier as he was battling with several Kiski players. Alvarez to Lenz. Lenz looks, turns, has Santos running up the far sideline in some space, looking to cross it. Finds the cross. It's there. It's Fernando Rivera. Can't get the finish on the far side post. Kicks it out of play, and it will be a goal kick with 2:20 left in the half. Things starting to get a little heated down on the field. A little contested as both teams very competitive. Kiski obviously having some more opportunities, which I imagine would frustrate GCC. They're not able to crack through the Kiski defense as Ico Sanchez he's going to take the card. And the rest going to have a little talking with Sanchez here. And now a minute to play as time has kept ticking on. Nobody called the clock to stop. So GCC is going to have a kick after the yellow card to Francisco. 40 seconds left. Strobel plays it back off of Luke Lenz now to Totti. GCC kind of felt some momentum there as Kiski changes the tide, sends it far side of the field all the way. Josue looking to play it against number 13, and it's going to be a throw in for the Cougars. 15 seconds left. And that will end the first half with Kiski carrying a 1-0 lead over Greensburg Central Catholic into the second half. Again, things getting a little bit heated here, which I expect between two competitive teams. We'll be back after just 10 minutes for our of intermission, and we'll be back with second half action. So stick around. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we're back. They started early on us. Feinstein sends it forward. And back to Ben. He collects it. And out of play, it's going to be called white ball. So we'll see if coaches were able to calm a little bit of tensions there during the half. The last couple minutes there got a little heated. See what adjustments each team makes here as well. Alvarez sends it. Kike Lopez up to Donovan Phillip. Kiski's lone goal scorer here tonight with the right foot, or the left foot, excuse me, off the right post. Donovan Phillip with the goal opens the scoring up here within the first 2 minutes of the second half. Donovan Phillip with both goals here this evening so far. Opens the scoring again in the second half. Time of the goal, 38-38. Fernando to Feinstein. Kike sends it forward, looks for Ali. Can't connect with Josue. Possession will stay with GCC on the near side here. Strobel going to be called for the push, which will set up a free kick opportunity for GCC. Arguably their best chance here this evening. They had some late pressure. Number 27 going to take the free kick. Cleared away by Mackay. Phillip takes it, sends it forward. He's got Alvarez on the run with some space. He's got Josue with the speed there to help. And defended by GCC. Nicely clears it, but corner kicked earned. Nice hustle by Josue and Adrian Alvarez to make that opportunity happen. Corner will be taken by Ben Feinstein from the far side. 36-30 on the clock. Ferrero makes the run. Lopez. Strobel is going to take the shot and nearly deflected in. Looks like another corner kick opportunity, this time from the right-hand side here of your screen. Feinstein looks for Ferrero. It's not there. And Mackay will send it off the side of the net. Looks like it's going to be another corner opportunity. Kiski gaining these off of deflections on these shots. Setting themselves up nicely with a couple opportunities here. We'll see if they can capitalize. I'm going to call it third time's a charm on this one. Back to back to back corner opportunities for Kiski. One of these has to go in. And Donovan Phillip with the left foot finish. They're going to call him offside. So it'll be a goal kick instead. So the highs and lows felt by Kiski quickly. They're going to go back on the attack, though. Fernando Rivera into Ben Feinstein and Ferrero battling for Kiski. Ali takes contact, gets it over to Kike Lopez, sends it up to Josue. Can't get around that defender. In the middle, Feinstein finds it to Donovan Phillip. Through Feinstein over to Fernando Rivera. Feinstein now takes it far side of the field. Fernando to Alvarez to Lopez. Chipped into space and out of the reach of Rivera for a GCC goal kick. 34 minutes and 15 seconds there as Kiski was feeling the momentum, but nothing doing. Free kick sent short. Phillip cuts it off. He's got Alvarez and Josue with him. And Alvarez is going to be called offsides. Trying to capitalize on that short goal kick. This time the keeper is going to delegate that responsibility to number 27. 33 minutes and 25 seconds left to play. Still plenty of soccer left here. This ball's booted deep. Strobel's going to head it up into the air. This time he heads it forward. Donovan Phillip cuts it off. Takes it all the way into the corner. Triple team down in the corner. Slides. Starting to get a little humidity in the air, which is making the surfaces a little bit wet. I'm sure the turf is a little bit slick. Strobel cuts that pass off. Alvarez charges to collect it. Has some space. Finds Josue. Works his way back to his right foot. Fernando now with it. He's going to take the right foot shot. Finds it. Top corner. Fernando Rivera, 32-29, the time of the goal. With the right foot. Nice setup from Kiski. Makes it 3-0 Cougars. Mackay comes through, knocks that one back to midfield. Number 21 will take it. Number 11 plays it back. 13 chips it up in the air. Fernando is going to touch it down. Feinstein's going to turn with it. Up to Josue. He's got Lopez making the run from the defensive position, the cross. Alvarez able to track it down on the far side of the field, keep it in play. Gets it to Ali Ferrero. Waits for a run. Tries to give and go with Fernando, who's going to be called offsides. Wasn't able to make that pass in time before Nando went offsides. 31-35 on the clock. Robbie steps up, heads it to Adrian. Adrian chips it over to Phillip. Donovan trying to find Feinstein. Number 17 guards the ball well. And Mackay is fouls number 22. Ball is sent forward looking for number 10. Totti heads it down. Misplay by Fernando. He plays it back to Alvaro. Strobel's going to send it forward, looks for Feinstein. Feinstein to Ferrero. 30 minutes and 25 seconds left in the half. A lot of excitement here in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Kiski with 2 goals, giving themselves a more comfortable lead. Still being aggressive on the ball, though. That one's deflected, getting to give GCC a real opportunity here. Number 21 in space, bodied by Kike Lopez, and 30 minutes left as that ball goes out of play, cutting off that opportunity from GCC. Kike is going to blast this one all the way down to the other side of the field. Donovan Phillip looks to try and track it down. Keeper Nando plays it down at midfield. Ali tries to dribble around the sliding defender. Gets it back. Give and go with Feinstein. He's going to chip it over to Josue, and that ball takes a run on him out of play before he can make anything happen with it. 29-15 left in the half. Substitution coming in for the Kiski school. Alvarez plays it to Fernando. Free kick taken by GCC up to number 22. 22 launches himself into Saba, but nothing doing. Feinstein lets it go through, plays it to Josue. Going to look for that cross. Tries to work his way around number 27. Guarding the ball. Josue plays it back to Strobel. Strobel looks for Alvarez on the far side of the field, makes that connection. Adrian goes to work with a shot attempt up through the uprights and out of play. "27 minutes and 5 seconds left here. This one's well out of play. Quick play by Josue. Gets it to Donovan. Out of the reach of Feinstein. Ferrero will play it. Alessandro plays it over to Fernando. Luke Lenz battling with number 17. Sebastian steps up from the back to play that one forward. Fernando makes a run on it with Alvarez. Feinstein will collect it, play it back to Robbie Strobel. Strobel plays it forward to Josue. Makes the turn and can't make the run that he was looking to make with it. Over the head of number 30, Feinstein with Josue now. Strobel, far side to Sebastian. Ali to Fernando. Back to Totti. 25:40 on the clock. Sent forward nicely. Looking for Josue. Going to battle in the corner with number 27. Kept it in play. GCC is going to come the other way with it, though. Stepping up is Strobel to cut it off. Ferrero to Feinstein. Feinstein looking for Lenz and Phillip. He connects with Donovan Phillip. Left foot. Bouncer and in the back of the net from Donovan Phillip. Give Kiski a 4-0 lead. Mishandled by the GCC keeper. That one slides through his hands on the bounce shot from Donovan Phillip. That'll give Phillip the hat trick for the night. 3 goals. I think so. 3 goals for him? Maybe 2. 25:05 on the clock as things reset. Number 21 plays it right to Fernando Rivera. Feinstein flags it down. Fernando's going to play it back to Saba. He plays it up to Ali, who turns. Ferrero's going to send it, looking to send it to Josue. Decides to check it back to Sebastian. He'll send it forward. Got a runner in number 8. Ben Feinstein chips it on. Donovan Phillip with the header to finish. Back-to-back goals from Donovan Phillip. Nice setup from Sebastian and Ben to make that one a reality. 5-0 Kiski leads over GCC with 24:31 left to play. Resetting things, number 21 is going to take a run. He's cut off by Ali, and Phillip, number 11, collects it for GCC back to his defense. Ferrero plays it through to Phillip. Can't make the connection this time as the keeper scoops it up. 24 minutes left in the game. And it's going to be a corner kick, the first of the night for GCC. Forgot to make a notable substitution that I didn't see at the half switch because we got that early restart was we have Conti in goal now instead of Alvaro. To the foot of number 27. Number 13 takes a spinning shot and wide right on that shot. It'll be a goal kick. Feinstein turns with it. He's going to send it for a runner. It's Ray Santos. Santos tracks it down, loses his footing, and out of play across the end line. Porchella is going to come into the game for Feinstein. And Sanchez in the game as well for Donovan Phillip. GCC makes some substitutions as well. Number 10 and number 9 into the game. 16 and 30 are going to take a seat. Sent forward by number 27. Santos able to get it. Cut off by 27. Up to number 9. 27 will take it. And he blasts it all the way back to the keeper, Jacob Conti. Sebastian to Sanchez. Lenz is making the run now. It's going to stay with the Cougars for a throw-in. 20 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the game. Kiski with a 5-0 lead. Porchella and Fernando Rivera playing give and go, back and forth. Seba sends it in to Porchella. Number 27 pushes it up. Totti cuts it off, works his way with Fernando, gains possession back to Jacob Conti from the pass from Sebastian. Under 20 to play now, 19:40 on the clock. Throw in for GCC on the far side of the field. Sebastian Porchella turns with it. Strobel now has it. Eco lets it go through. Lenz to Santos. Santos to Lenz. Luke cuts through, still with it. Looking for that shot attempt. Fernando helps him, takes it back into some space. Eco tacked from the back. 18:35 on the clock. Seba cuts through. Chips it forward, just too much on it for Miguel Fernandez on the far side. Porchella back to Strobel. Robbie blasts it forward to Luke Lenz. Luke turns with it. Just out of the reach of Santos. .27 sends it up past midfield. Strobel heads it down. Gets help from Fernando Rivera. Back to Totti. Totti sends it forward. Finds Miguel on the far sideline, just out of his reach. 17:05 on the clock. Oh, and number 10 takes it off the face, unfortunately. Kiski throws it in. Fernandez and Batista exchange it. Out of play. Throw in Kiski. Lenz looking for Purcella. Sanchez in the mix too. Out of play. 15:35 on the clock. Sent near side to number 27 here. Fernandez on defense for Kiski. Strobel to Sanchez. Sanchez to Sebastian. Porcella keep battling there for possession. $14-20 as GCC pushes forward for this free kick opportunity. 5-0 Kiski lead. Kiski clears it out of danger. Lenz goes up to battle with it. Fernandez Sanchez sends it up to Ben Conti, who's in the game now. He's making that substitution. Conti had a couple goals in the earlier game, game 1. 13:20 on the clock. Eco plays it up to Conti. Conti looking for Porcella, not there. Saba's going to play it back to Conti. Jake settles it down, sends it to Robbie Strobel across to Totti. 12:50 on the clock. Possession is going to be given to GCC. 12:15 as he boots it into the box. Sebastian heads it. Still loose. Battling is Porchella. Sends it up to, looks like Sanchez. Charles Sanchez. Nice work from the defender. Sebastian came in a little bit too hard on that challenge for the ref's liking. So it's going to be a GCC free kick from about 50 yards out. A little bit too high and long on that kick. 11 minutes left in the game. Couple substitutions for Kiski. Diego Rodriguez in the game. Kiski plays it up off the chest of Charles Sanchez. Near side to Ray Santos. Ben Conti's there on the other side of that cross. Works his way through the defense. Still with it. Shot attempt. And offsides called against Sanchez on the rebound. Fortunate for GCC as he looked ready to fire one at the net. .27 blasted out of bounds. 9:10 left in the game. Quick inbound from Charles. And it's Porchella with the goal, number 6 of the game. Turned, had some space near the edge of the box. Found the far corner. Goal at 8 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the game. Eight minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. It's going to be a free kick opportunity as there was a foul called against Conti. Sent into the box. Far side post, number 21's there. Saba with a nice defense clears it out. And offsides called against GCC anyway. Sebastian sends it up. Sanchez is there. Porchella with speed looks for the pass, sends it way up for Santos. Don't think he's going to be able to track that one down. Right idea, just a little bit too much speed on the pass. Seven minutes remaining in the game. Fernandez knocks that one out of play. It'll be a throw in now for GCC. Miscue from GCC on the throw in. Kiski trying to take advantage. Lenz works his way down the sideline. Still battling. Giving back to Fernandez. Works his way around number 11. Porchella tries to let it go through. Nobody there. Keeps possession though. Conti down the far sideline with Sebastian. And shot save by the keeper. Penalty or foul against Kiski. Free kick. 27's open down the sideline, doesn't get it. Number 22 open that sideline. Defended against by Kiski well. Conti plays it to Saba. Can't connect up the sideline. 5:05 on the clock. Reset things. Porchella battling. Headed forward by Sebastian Valdez. Kick taken by number 21, sent a little bit too far. Out of the reach of number 27. 4:15 on the clock. Sebastian going to battle in the corner. Finds Diego. Up to Miguel Fernandez. Porchella looking for it to come to him. 21. Sends it. Nobody there, though. .315 on the clock. It'll be GCC's throw in from the far side. An opportunity for them here late. earned corner kick as the ball was deflected. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Nice save made by Conti. He's going to throw it forward, looking for Lenz on the run. And number 13 with the handball. They quickly reset things. In space is Ben Conti, who's going to be called offside on the quick reset. Minute 25 remaining in the game as Kiski has all this but practically sealed up here. Just a matter of the clock running to 0. Conti will collect it for Kiski at the back. Jake's going to roll it up to Porcella. Back to Valdez Batista. Sebastian. Seba will collect it again. Under a minute now left to play. Giving it away. Number 17's got some space to work. Conti's going to send it up for Ray Santos here late. 30 seconds left to work with. Centered and chipped just over the net by Sanchez. Nice hustle. 15 seconds left in the game. And that'll be the ball game as Kiski defeats Greensburg Central Catholic 6-0 here to win the second game. Kiski able to keep GCC off the board in both games. And they'll play again this Friday. Hopefully, that's what it's scheduled as. It may be Saturday, but against Scotland campus. So join us again for that game on Friday or Saturday. Keep an eye open for when that next match will happen. But thanks for joining us here at the Kiski School for some varsity soccer action. Kiski winning 6-0 over GCC. Have a great night.